Zarya rocket jumping. If you've played Zarya, you've probably heard of this before, or have a somewhat understanding of what it is, even though you don't use rockets to use it, so why do people call it that? Rocket jumping with Zarya is pretty similar to rocket jumping with Soldier, where you use the Helix rocket, or in this case, Zarya's secondary fire, for momentum purposes. For example, taking a high ground which you wouldn't be able to normally. Zarya's rocket jump has two uses, one for horizontal momentum and the other for vertical. I'll quickly cover how to do the rocket jump, then I'll go over the different ways to use it. To get the basics of it, you should learn the horizontal rocket jump first. To do this, you aim at the ground whilst walking, jump, and then right after, secondary fire the ground. The time gap between the jump and secondary fire is very slim, so it's almost immediately after you jump, just as you're leaving the ground. This is used to move along a horizontal plane faster and makes a surprising difference. You'd usually use this coming back from spawn and not in a team fight so much, as consistently using this munches through your health bar, so be aware of this before losing 400 health points. The second use of rocket jumping would be to gain vertical momentum, to aid you getting to higher places. You gain more height if you jump and propel yourself with the rocket jump. You're able to use this to clear some gaps that you may not have been able to before. But hold on now, it gets better. You're able to increase the height you gain by firing a projectile straight up, so it lands exactly where you are, then at the same time shooting the ground to increase the explosion and thus the momentum gained. And you can probably find some Zarya rocket jump, super jump, double secondary fire, rollout guide spots tutorial videos if you want to learn some spots to use it or something. If you're struggling with the timing of it, that's okay! There's a simple fix for it. Upon shooting your first projectile, shoot 3 more, not letting go of your primary fire. Even when you're reloading, hold down your primary fire. But on your 5th shot after the reload, shoot it at the ground, and it will land at the exact same time the first projectile did. I didn't show this method right away because you're required to use a full magazine to do this, so it may not be as convenient, but it's useful if you're struggling with the timing.